I'll tell you, this is a surfer's dream in the desert. It is Revel Surf. Cole, we've been talking about this. This is how many square feet of just surfing here?
You got 2 acres of surface area for surf pool.
Oh my gosh, this is great. But there's so much more coming to this area, am I right?
Yeah, we're looking at the movie theater and the electric go-kart building, and we've got a KTR coming, and there's lots of already fast casual food already open out here. We've got a med spa coming, a lot of good things.
So this is cool. Okay. People don't know how to surf. You guys teach them how to surf, right?
That's right. We got learn to surf sessions. Again, one important tenet of our business is we're the no judgment zone out here. So if you don't look good in a Speedo, come jump off a cliff diving. If you're not a great surfer, come learn how to surf. Like, no judgment. From the absolute beginner to the very advanced surfer, we got something for you.
So, and I feel like I'm in San Diego right now because I just saw a jet fly over, and that's what's so cool about this. For all those parents that have been wanting their kids to learn how to surf before they go over to San Diego, this is the place.
That's it. So you just get so many reps out here, right? You go in the ocean, which I have that kindred spirit with you in San Diego. You might get 2 waves in an hour. Here, the goal is that every surfer will get at least 12 waves per hour.
Right. Okay, now, say, for instance, they don't have a surfboard and they don't have a wetsuit. What do you do for them?
Well, you're actually donating one of our wetsuits here. So we rent wetsuits to folks. We have boards as well, soft top boards, beginner boards. We have body boards. A lot of people don't realize you can actually bodyboard in our wave lagoon. So again, for the real beginner or just the hardcore bodyboarder, we got something for you.
Okay, and how big of a wave is this one? Do we get up to?
So we're looking at the Trestles wave here. That's my partner, Matt. He was heavily responsible for a lot of the technology. That's about a 3.5-foot wave. We can go all the way up to 6 feet wave, but that's pretty gnarly.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for the big wave. You know, that comes only every, 10 years. And that's usually down in Tahiti that we travel down to, but I don't want to bring that up here right now.
You're talking point break speak, which is our speak, absolutely. So.
All right, well, I'm going to turn the microphone over to you as I head out to show my surfing skills here at Revel Surf. Information's on cw7az.com. All right.
Good luck, Brad. You got this. Hey, take off your glasses, buddy. All right, so we're going to see Brad. He's going to be paddling out just like you do in the ocean with sort of a beach entry out here. This initial area that you're seeing him enter into is what we call the tide pool. The tide pool is actually unique. It's the only surf pool in the world that kids are allowed to be in the water without a surfboard in this area alone. So kind of the leftover waves, if you will, are being created in this shallow end. Now, Brad's going to swim out there, and what's nice, unlike the ocean where you're just getting hammered over and over by the waves, he's going to swim out there, and it's going to be pretty manageable because it's not very deep. And I think he's trying to swim right now, as we can see, not realizing just how shallow it is. So again, that environment is very key for beginner surfers because we want people to feel comfortable that they can stand up, they can jump on their board very quickly, and only when you're at the very back part of the wave lagoon does it get deep enough that you actually have to be on your board to paddle in. If you can zoom out there zoom in rather, to where the wave machine right in the middle there, that's what we call bay 10 and 11, or the peak of the wave. We have 2 gentlemen out there surfing, Matt and Adam. One's going to go right and one's going to go left. We call that an A-frame wave. So typically, the goofy-footed surfers, or those with their right foot forward, are going to want to go surf to their left, and those with regular-footed, which is left foot forward, are going to surf here to their left, or their right, excuse me. So I've learned that our pal Brad here is a regular-footed surfer. Keep going out, Brad! All right, so here we go. You can see the surfers kind of peeling off in 2 different directions. So every wave that's produced, we have 2 surfers surf on it. Importantly, they never conflict with each other. That's a big difference in the ocean where, great surf. It's about a 12-second ride. In the ocean, you're out there competing with many people for the same wave, right? It can be actually a little bit territorial at times. This artificial wave technology changes that culture. So how it works in a surf session, you would book for 1 hour, and let's say you want to do the beginner hour. So you're in a beginner hour, and there's going to be about, call it 18 to 20 people out there. Every time a wave is propagated, 2 people from that lineup ride the wave. And so you each get a turn to ride it. We push a wave every 30 to 45 seconds. And by the end of the hour, not only is everybody exhausted because they've been surfing this whole time, but they're really excited because they just surfed 12 waves. All right, so we can see Matt is approaching Brad out here, maybe going to give him some pointers. We do have learn to surf sessions, as I mentioned, so a lot of times we'll have our lifeguards out there, our coaches out there, pushing not only little kids, but also adults. And so with some luck, we're going to see Brad catch one of his first waves here. And then, by the way, if not, a lot of people fall the first time, but we just get back up again and go. So love to have you out to Revel Surf.